Here are the 15 definite signs that you are a beta male. Okay, I know the beta and alpha thing can get kind of cringe, but it's a way to like put it simply. These are just some common behavior traits that I notice among dudes that generally just aren't very successful and sort of just have a loser mindset, tend to not really get anywhere. And this video might be a good way to find out if that is you, because it is solvable. I used to be one of these people. I used to literally have all of the 15 traits, and it's scary to think about what would have happened if I didn't flip my mindset around and put my life into a forward trajectory. Number one is gossiping. This is what women do. Seriously, like, if you have the time to talk negatively about other people behind their backs, you have no real things to do. It doesn't look good on you either. Everything that's said behind closed doors always gets brought to light, and real people can see straight through it as well. I mean, if I hear someone constantly talking negatively about other people, I instantly assume they're doing that about me. Number two is complaining. What does complaining do? What does complaining get you? Nothing. It doesn't actually solve anything. It just literally is just noise in other people's ears that they don't want to hear. Constantly complaining is also the best way to fill your life with negative energy and negative thoughts. Number three is if you're already offended. Most likely a lot of you are already in the comment section just writing some spiteful comment. Like, I get, like, we do kind of seem like fuckwits just standing here telling you like signs that you're a beta male. I get it, I know how it looks on camera, but yeah, the truth is you clicked on the video, so there's a possible chance that you actually think you're a beta male. So anything you say about us being a beta male is automatically derailed because I know the kind of man you are. And these comments are almost always about our appearance because that's usually what unintelligent people pick at first. Yeah, also like who actually writes hate comments. I've always wondered that. Number four is following Instagram models or following any females that don't follow you back when they're just posting lustful, degenerate shit. I've never understood this. I've never even understood men that are like overly obsessed with like models in general or porn stars. It's just kind of weird and I've never even related to it, to be honest. Yeah, you're definitely the guys to get in the Bonnie Blue line. Number five is speaking negatively about your girlfriend or significant other. I've never understood this because it only looks bad on you. I mean, you chose that girlfriend. Like, that's the girl that you picked to be your girlfriend. And so when you're just looking about it, telling everyone about how annoying she is, they're just thinking like, bro, that's your girlfriend. You're almost admitting that you have to put up with the utmost bullshit because you suck so much as a human. I mean, dudes that have good partner selection and dudes that pick the right girlfriend brag about how good their girlfriend is and about how easy they make their lives. Number six is never taking action. This is like the number one thing to determine whether or not you've got a nutsack, because the most depressing life to live is having high IQ and low testosterone, because you have so many ideas, you have so much value that you could put out into the world, but you never take action on them because you overthink and you just don't take big, bold risks. The worst part about this is it's kind of the boy who cried wolf situation, meaning if you constantly explain your great ideas to people and you never follow up on those actions or even complete that task or goal, no one's going to believe in you. And in fact, that's why if you try to book a call with us and get one-on-one coaching for our fitness coaching, you have to go through a long series of questions to qualify you. And the questions are a lot about commitment and how committed you are and how coachable you are, because no one wants to interact or work with someone that can't take action. Number seven is if your wife or girlfriend is your best friend. Yes, I understand, like spending quality time with women, getting that female energy is nice, it's relaxing, it's almost recharging. But there is no replacement for brotherhood, for masculine friendship. It's just a whole different thing. They understand you more than a woman ever could. The difference with the boys and your girlfriend is you can vent to your boys and they'll give you a solution. You can vent to your girlfriend all day, she'll dry up, she'll give you annual blowjobs, and she'll probably go out and do some sneaky stuff. And it's the exact same thing with women. You know how when women go to you with their problems, you try to give them logical solutions and it just doesn't even like register in their brain. They need emotional support. That's when they can go to their girls and get that. You need to go to your boys and give them logical support. I mean, if you are spending all day cuddled up with your girlfriend, you know, watching Netflix, we just dropped the price of the Spartan Protocol to less than Netflix. So cancel that subscription, invest it in something that's actually going to benefit your life. Stop being lazy, fat, unambitious, sitting in bed, cuddled up, getting annual pity hand jobs, watching Netflix. And start Spartan Protocol today. We've got customized diet programs, customized training programs, over 60 plus videos on every aspect to improve your fitness and lifestyle. Yeah, there's over 250 guys that have already made transformations. Number eight is living in quiet desperation. This phrase was popularized by Henry David. This phrase refers to individuals who are unhappy with their life and circumstances, but don't actively seek change. Instead, they passively accept their circumstances as is. And this is honestly most people, and I don't understand it. Yeah, I kind of see these people as like the limp dick of life. And if you're in a place like England or Australia and one of those sort of cultures, you'll notice it's everyone. And it's honestly draining trying to talk to these people. Number nine is having a pathetic physique. There is literally no excuse today for being out of shape. It's so easy to get in shape. It's so easy to go to the gym once, twice a week, just go in a 200 calorie deficit. I mean, the information is out there. We post videos every other day about how to build a triple A physique, about how to dial in your physique, and we simplify it to its core for anyone to understand. Yeah, I honestly think the main reason so many people are out of shape, it's not the information on how to get in shape, that's out there. It's more the people that are living in quiet desperation and don't realize how badly not having a good physique is affecting their life, which is why we're making so many different sort of videos on that. Not only is it pathetic, but it's actually so fucking ungrateful. There are people out there who can't go outside, people who can't walk, paraplegics, people who have severe disabilities who don't have this
this godly opportunity to build their physique.
Yeah, you literally have one body for your whole life, and I don't understand why people just waste it.
One of the main reasons is because they have emotional food choices. Everything they buy and put into their mouth is based on emotion. They don't make any logical decisions when it comes to nutrition.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I don't really blame them because the marketing for these foods is so strong, and people that aren't super aware of it and can see straight through it will instantly get sold on just like the Grimace shake or a fucking Minecraft burger.
I mean, you're fighting against billion-dollar companies who literally bribe healthy food companies to shut up. They invest massive money to put the packeted garbage right in front of your face at eye level in grocery stores, to put it at the front of the store. They make you walk around the whole shop of bullshit food just to find the bread and milk at the back.
As a man, you gotta use logic here. Number 11 is having a victim mindset. This was the one thing that was holding me back right before I changed my entire life around. I just had this one phrase in my head that was something will come and save me, or something will happen. Something's magically gonna change, and that my current circumstance is just reliant on outside factors. I needed to look internally and to fix my own beliefs and my own actions to improve my life.
I remember this thought process exactly, and I remember how it felt, and I remember it being reinforced by everyone else telling me that something was gonna come as well. And this is how you live a life of quiet desperation, because you sit there passively and wait for things to come to you, and you let life grab your nutsack and drag you through the dirt, guiding you in the direction until you fucking die. That's it. There's no resets, there's no restarts.
Number 12 is if you give in to peer pressure. So many people's lives are completely and utterly dictated by outside thoughts, outside judgment. People live their lives on these tracks that are guided by what people want them to do. The amount of shit that I could have avoided by not filming YouTube videos, by not putting my thoughts out there into the world.
The more I do what I truly want to do, the more I do what my heart feels is right, and the more I don't listen to literally anyone, that includes parents or anyone. You might respect them, you might like them, you might love them, but it doesn't mean you listen to what they say ever as a man. Sure, think it through. Think, do they have a valid opinion? Could it serve me in some way? But at its core, you have to do what you want to do.
I wish I knew this sooner. Number 13 is envy, especially for successful people and people that are where you want to go. This is like the difference between a loser and a winner. Losers will see successful people, envy them, instantly have a negative outlook on them, and just try hate them and like bring them down to their level. What winners will do, what people that are going to be successful do, is they look at people above them and they say, how can I learn from these people? What have they done right? What can I implement into my life that they've done?
You'll especially notice this when you start to do things with your life. People will try and pull you down like crabs from a bucket, and they'll do it usually from a place of envy. Number 14 is constantly speaking through a filter. I remember growing up, I was constantly told this one thing: think before you say things. And I do get that to a degree, but doesn't that just mean everything that comes out of your mouth is then passed through a filter, a bullshit filter? I got in a lot of trouble for this when I was in school because I would speak my mind. If the teacher was teaching something that I thought was bullshit, I'd say, that's bullshit, miss. I'd get kicked out and suspended. I'd always call people out on their bullshit. And this was my biggest problem in school. But the more that I grow up and the more that I become an individual, the more that I realize how much of a superpower speaking your mind really is. Number 15, lastly, we have not valuing your time as a man. Me and Will are go-go machines. Anyone that knows us personally knows that we're workaholics, and our time is this precious resource that we have. And it is for you too. And we don't expect everyone to be like that. I'm not saying you should be either, but just know that once you use up your time, especially as a young man, you don't get that shit back. You got one go at this and you got one way you can spend it. So do it wisely.
And these are your best years too. 6 hours wasted now could be the equivalent of 12 hours 10 years down the line.
And we're not even telling you how to spend that time, whether you want to spend it working, but just spend your time wisely. Don't waste it on some bullshit like scrolling or just useless shit. And that's it, guys. If you have one of these signs, there's probably a good chance that you are a beta male. And look, you don't have to agree with this list and you don't have to agree with us. That's fine. That's opinions. That's what opinions are for. I know my opinion is the right opinion, okay? And at number 16, we have you're not a narcissist. If you're not a narcissist, you're a beta male.
Number 17 is you're not subscribed to the channel. What are you doing, mate? Subscribe.
Listen, guys, hope you're enjoying your week, and I'll catch yous in the next one.
Peace.